You have time for God? Hey guys, and welcome back to my Revelation series. Today we'll be continuing the Revelation series with chapter 8 of Revelations, and I'll be breaking down the Lamb opens the seventh seal. That is the title. So I read chapter 8 and it says, when Jesus opened the seventh seal, there was a silence in heaven for half an hour. And this comes from Revelation chapter 8, verse 1. Now, if you read a little further, it says 7 angels stood before God and were given 7 trumpets. It also goes on to say that one angel that stood before the altar was giving a bowl. They gave him a bowl. Now, the bowl was gold, and it said it had much incense, so they could offer up the prayers of the saints. So it looks like this bowl was given to offer up the prayers of the saints. These prayers ascended up before God, and the incense ascended up. The angel got the bowl and took some fire and put it inside of the bowl. Now, after the angel did this, they said that they heard thunder and voices and earthquakes on earth. So basically, people on earth were getting tortured and punished on earth. So that's what I'm saying. You do not want to be there when this goes on. This is just going to be straight chaos. So now we get to where the first angel blows his trumpet. Now they said when the first angel blew his trumpet, fire and hail mixed with blood fell upon the earth. Now this is just crazy. Like fire and hail mixed with blood? Man, I can't even imagine that, but it rained upon the earth. If you don't believe me, go to Revelation chapter 8, verse 7, and it says it. And it says, after that hail and fire and blood came down, 1/3 of the forestry was burned up. So could you imagine that 1/3 of the good grass, the trees, all was burned up? So by this time, it was time for the second angel to blow its trumpet. He blew his horn, a ball of fire was cast into the sea, and it made the sea blood. It made the sea red, made it blood. And it goes on to say 1/3 of the sea creatures and ships were destroyed. So as you can see, it's like God was slowly taking out things that we use, the trees, oxygen, the water, what we drink, like the boats. So he was slowly just taking stuff out. And he looks like he used 1/3 a lot. Now it goes on to say, when the third trumpet was sounded, a great star fell, and it fell upon the rivers and upon the fountains of the earth. And it basically poisoned the water and made it bitter. And this star was called wormwood, and this killed a lot of people. A lot of people. 1/3 of the water was poison. So yeah, he was just slowly taking out things that people on earth need. Slowly taking it out. Now when the fourth trumpet blowed, it says the sun was smited. 1/2 of the sun was smited. And it goes on to say the moon and the stars, 1/2 of it was smited. So it was basically split in half. So basically you couldn't tell the difference between day or night. When it was day, it looked like night. So it was really scary, just murky. Just imagine all of that. Like, man, this is horrible. And that's what I'm saying, man. You want to be on board with God because you don't want to be there when this stuff break out. Now, verse 13 says that, I don't know, was it an angel or was it a bird? But it says, I heard a loud voice say, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth by reason other voices of trumpets, the 3 angels which haven't sounded yet. So it's saying woe unto the people that are still on this earth. We haven't even got to the last 3 trumpets yet. Am I correct? Yeah, the last 3 trumpets yet. So it's saying, man, it's just going to get worse and worse. And it's saying, just God be with them folks, because it's going to be bad. But like they said, man, those are the people that didn't choose God. Those are the people that's going to get the wrath and the judgment. So like I said, I feel like the key verses we should take from this is to just, whoa, be careful, and trust God. And not only trust God, but make sure you're on board with God. Because if you're not on board with God, we're going to be just like those people. We're not going to have water. We're not going to have food. We're not going to have the sun. I mean, it's going to be bad. So I just want you guys to heed this warning, because this is coming. I don't know when, but it's coming soon. So you guys have a blessed day. Keep God first, and I love you. Peace.